all, this is the J-Man from Metal SHARXS, and I'm at a new 1949 built permission that I have in North Florida, so I'm really pumped up. This is actually a neighbor who lives really close to where I live, and finally got up the courage to ask her for permission, and she was like, sure, you know, like she didn't have any problem with it at all. So that was really encouraging. So the J-Man is here with Metal SHARXS, and I'm getting a nice signal here. 81, 82. So I'm going to give this a try. About 8 inches, 10 inches deep here, repeatable different directions. And because I'm detecting at a house, permission, 49 permission, I'm going to use this little canvas bag to put my dirt clod on. Wonder if it's in the plug. Could be a dime or a quarter even. Oh, there it is. So that's our first one on the board here. Looks like a modern clad dime. So the J-Man is here, and I got out this plug and had an 80-81 signal. Let's see if we can get it. Here it is. And it looks like an old clad dime. I don't think it's silver, but there you have it. So on this dig I've had an 81 signal that ended up being a lot harder than I wanted. I was just a little bit off, you know, and so I dug out all this area up here, but the coin was back here. But at any rate, it's over here in this little plug. My bag is all filled up, so I couldn't fit the last part of the plug. 80, 81. There it is. It's right here. It's a Lincoln Memorial. So this is the J-Man, and there's not much light here. I'm actually just using my Garrett AT pinpointer light. And I got a plug that was over here, and it was about a 79-81. I think I've got it at this end of the plug here, whatever it is. Let's see. Okay, what is that? Let's see if you can even see that. Sorry. It's like I need a third hand. So, can't show it to you very well. Let me see. There it is. It's something that's kind of bell-shaped. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to take it back and clean it up. I'll show you in the wrap-up. So the J-Man is back with you with a wrap-up from working on the 49 permission. So today is Saturday, September 21st, and this is what I found metal detecting at the 49 permission in North Florida near where I live. And so over here there's nothing too fancy, just a Pepsi. It looks like maybe a little bit retro design. Pepsi cap, and 2 modern clad dimes, 3 fairly modern Lincoln Memorial pennies. I'm trying to get the dates on those if I can. And then this might be something good. It's a piece of metal that I'm going to try to clean up. And then this is the bell-like object. As you can see, there's a lot of dirt in there. So I'm going to get that dirt out and clean that up and see if I can get a better identification on that. But it looks a little bit promising. I mean, I'm not sure what that is, and maybe some of the viewers might have comments on it. But let's see if we can clean it up a little better and come back. So the J-Man is back with you after having cleaned up the finds a little better and figured out that the 3 Lincoln Memorial pennies here are actually all from the same year, 1971. So how about that? I've never had that happen before. And then these 2 dimes are a 2007 and a 2011 Philadelphia mint mark, each of them. And then this could be a candidate for further soaking or cleaning up. It might be a little metal tag from an old appliance, or maybe a dog's rabies tag, but I'm not sure. Then this is the bell-like object, and it has a little corrosion on this end. But underneath, it's kind of, I think it might be a bell because there's a little piece here that looks broken off that could have held at one point the clanger piece, the chain to the clanger piece of the bell, or whatever they call that. And it's a little bit gold colored under here, but maybe someday I'll clean it up more and figure out more about it. But please make comments if you have any ideas on this object. Okay, so this is the J-Man with Metal Sharks, and I'm back at our 49 permission. And it's now Sunday, September 29th. And in this spot I'm getting 84, 87, 88, about 8 inches deep. So the J-Man is back with you. And by the way, I'm looking over here after my recent episode at a seeded hunt, and I don't see any poison ivy, so I'm glad about that. No 3-leaf clusters right there. But I got out a plug, and I've got it on the canvas bag over here. 87, 88 right there. But there's still a signal over here. So it could be a bit of a point spill. That one says 76, 78. So we're going to give this a whirl. Let's see if we can isolate the possible quarter signal right here. Yeah. There it is. We've got our quarter. First quarter on the property. So I'm glad about that. $19.78, I think. So in this hole, about 10 feet from where I found the quarter, near the driveway of the property, I found a 81 signal. Let's see if we can get it. Had it for a second. Okay, here it is. Looks like a dime. We'll take it. So the J-Man is back with you, and I'm near the driveway on this 49 permission. And right here I'm getting a signal about 81. But I don't think I can quite get it out with my fingers because of the hardness, the lack of water. Oh wait, I got it right there. Now that's really interesting. It's just like the other item I found that I thought was a bell. It's bell shaped, and it's pretty close to where that was. So I'm really going to have to figure out what these are now that I found a pair of them. Some kind of mysterious bell shaped object that rings up like a dime. 81, J-Man out. So under this fern, kind of on the side of the front yard, I'm getting a jumpy 81 signal. Let's see if we can get that. Might help if I have the pinpointer on. Oh my goodness, look at what that is. It looks like an old-fashioned window pull handle. So I'll have to show that to the homeowner. Okay, so the J-Man is back with you from Metal Sharks. And as I look at these finds from Sunday, the 29th of September, I'm reminded that metal detecting, well, it can be hard work. So for a little more than an hour that I was detecting, I found 3 coins, 1 bell-like object, a window crank, and then these trashy items, and a couple pieces of broken glass. Now looking at these coins, this penny here may actually, believe it or not, be the best find because it was a 61 Denver mint mark. So that's just a few years from being a Wheatie. And then this was a 78 quarter, Washington quarter, and then this is the Roosevelt dime from 2002 Denver mint mark. So I got another one of these bell objects, and this is the one I found the other day. So now I have 2 here, and I don't know if they really were bells. Like, I don't know what this piece was down here, but they each at one point had something here. Now whether that was part of a bell or whether that was a post or something, and maybe this was a decorative part of a fence for landscaping, I don't know. So this is the J-Man, and it's Sunday the 13th of October, and I've got a 85, 86 signal, 2 inches deep, right here on the 49 property. So that could be a quarter. I dig it. So the J-Man is with you, and I got my plug out here, and I was just starting to use the pinpointer in here, And wouldn't you know it, the quarter is right over there, as you can see, right there. So let's get it. So I don't think that's silver by the way it looks. Modern clad quarter. I have to clean it up and get the year for you in the wrap up. Greetings all, this is the J-Man from Metal Sharks. This is just a brief wrap up from an early Sunday morning hunt on October 13th, just before getting ready to go to church that day. And as you can see here, there weren't a whole lot of finds, but really the most encouraging coin find was this quarter from 1966. So it just missed being silver by 2 years. So that's encouraging, and I'm sure there's silver on the 49 cartwheel somewhere, so I just got to keep trying. And then I also have a 2001 D Denver Mint dime and a 1994 P Philly. And then up here it looks like we had some kind of gasket cover or automobile part, and also some kind of cap. I'm not sure what kind of cap is threaded there on that end.